Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're watching. It's your girl Choose here. And if you see this shirt, you know that this is the famous shirt that Denise Huxtable made for Theo in The Cosby Show. More importantly, I just wanted to celebrate the life of Malcolm Jamal Warner and leave you with one of his last posts that I feel was very powerful.
So I don't know about you, but a lot of times I get this feeling of almost overwhelm and dread when I come to my social media, or at least my Instagram, because I know there's, a shitload of messages in my DMs that I have not gotten back to yet. And I think about, when I look on the feed, and there's just so much. There's so much negativity in the world. There's so much, and again, look, it's current events, right? It's news. A lot of us keep up with the news through our social media, seeing other people post important, monumental happenings. But I just find that with social media, I kind of get this feeling a lot because just so much of it is just drenched in negativity. And I saw Leslie Odom Jr. speak a couple weeks ago, and he said something really interesting, that the social media algorithms are not yet designed to make us feel good. I love that he said yet. But the algorithms are designed for us to see something and get all up in our feelings and want to text back or want to post and respond. And social media is a huge time suck. And mind you, as they're sucking your time and taking up your energy and attention, notice they're also selling you shit too. Whether you're browsing the internet, on your computer, or scrolling through your timeline, there's always an ad somewhere. And the algorithms are such that a lot of the times those ads are interesting to you. Well, of course they are, because they're designed to come your way. But anyway, this made me think about how social media, though there's so much cool stuff with it and good use of it, it's still, permeated with this feeling of low vibration. I don't compare myself to others, but I think like some of you get on social media and then start to not feel good about yourself because you start to feel like you're inadequate or not doing enough or whatever. But anyway, so for me, taking some time away from social media is a necessity and a form of self-care. And as we talk about self-care and self-love, that's one of the ways that I have to be mindful about caring for myself. Eating right, cutting back on drinking, getting proper sleep, taking care of myself. Those are just a few examples, maybe not the best examples. Well, they're important examples, but that's not the exhaustive list. But just even those things, for me, fall under the umbrella of self-care. And if I know being on social media makes me feel a certain way, then I know I need to spend greater amounts of time off of social media. So I'm not just scrolling and posting and reposting content. So I just put it out there because I'm curious as to what forms of self-care do you take for yourself. Leave a comment. I'll get back on a check. But I'm just curious. I'm curious how people view self-care. And I think outside of the obvious, like all the obvious ones I came up with, eating right, working out, meditation, prayer, those are all important things. Just wondering what other things some of you might choose as a path of self-care. I'm asking for a friend, but I'm also asking for myself because I'm always looking for new things to try out, I guess, especially when it comes to self-love. All right, I love you. I'm out. Deuces. Leave me a comment.
Oh, a lot of food for thought there, especially in this day and age of social media and responding and so on and so forth. Rest well, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And until next time, thanks for watching and sending you love and light.